There are moments in life when you speak, and yet you feel the room drifting away from you. The words leave your mouth, but somehow they do not land. They dissolve into the noise around you. You try to share an idea you've been carrying for days, a thought you shaped slowly and carefully, a thought that matters. But after a few sentences, someone cuts in. Someone else overlaps your voice. Another person tries to complete your sentence for you, even though they do not know where your thought is going. It is a quiet, subtle kind of invisibility, not the dramatic the kind you experience when you are physically present, but your presence is not acknowledged. Many people think this happens because they are too soft, too unsure, too inexperienced. But very often, it is not about confidence at all. It is about the way we signal our boundaries, and most of us were never taught how to do that. Let me share a story with you, a story that echoes the experience of thousands of calm, thoughtful people. John walked into a meeting with an idea he had shaped for weeks. He stayed up late refining the structure. He rehearsed the phrasing so his message would be clear and calm. He imagined the moment when people would finally understand what he had been trying to solve. But reality looked different. The moment John began speaking, someone leaned forward and added a comment mid-sentence. Before John could transition to his second point, another colleague asked a question based on an assumption he hadn't even made. Someone else jumped in, thinking they understood his idea better than he did himself. John tried to keep going, but his voice became hesitant. He shortened his sentences. He stopped taking pauses. He felt himself shrink just a little bit. Within minutes, the meeting had turned into a conversation he was no longer part of. He was in the room, but not in the dialogue. On his way home, John wondered why this kept happening, why people did not pause for him the way he paused for them, why his thoughts, so clear in his mind, felt so fragile when spoken aloud, and most importantly, why he didn't know how to take the space that was already his. If this resonates with you, you are not alone. Many thoughtful, reflective people experience the same quiet erosion of their voice, and it is not because they lack value. It is because they have never learned the 3 words that can shift the entire dynamic of a conversation. Before we reveal them, we must acknowledge something many people never consider. Most interruptions are not acts of hostility. They are habits. They are patterns people carry from fast conversations, crowded rooms, and environments where speaking quickly is treated as a form of intelligence. People interrupt because they assume the idea is complete before it truly is. They interrupt because silence makes them uncomfortable. They interrupt because they do not sense that you have drawn a boundary. And in any human interaction, a boundary only exists when someone creates it. That is where the 3 words come in. A gentle line in the sand, not confrontational, not emotional, but steady. I'm not finished. 3 simple words. But when spoken calmly and clearly, they stop the drift of a conversation. They restore the rhythm. They bring all attention back to where it should be. I'm not finished tells the room a truth that should have been obvious, but wasn't. It tells them your thought still has a direction. Your sentence still has a spine. Your idea is still unfolding. Before we continue, welcome to Inner Stoic, a place where we explore the quiet strength within you, where we rediscover the power that comes from clarity, from presence, and from emotional steadiness. If you are new here, you can explore the other reflections we've created for you journey. If you've been with us for a while, thank you for walking this inner path with us. Now, back to our story. If John had said, "I'm not finished," the moment someone interrupted him, the entire tone of the room would have shifted, not dramatically, not aggressively, but unmistakably. His colleagues would have paused, not because he demanded dominance, but because he established his place in the dialogue. This is what most people don't realize. Power in communication is not found in volume. It is found in the ability to maintain the rhythm of your voice without collapsing under pressure. This is emotional discipline, a stern form of self-possession, where you do not fight for space. You simply refuse to abandon it. I'm not finished. It is not a push. It is an anchor. It signals you are still here, still speaking, still unfolding your thought. To understand this more deeply, we need to consider how our early experiences shape us. When we were young, the moments when someone encouraged us to continue, when an adult stopped talking just to hear the rest of our sentence, those moments became subtle assurances that our voice had a home. But not everyone grew up with those safe experiences. Some learned to speak quickly, some learned to rush, some learned to shrink, and many learned that the safest option was simply to stop speaking when interrupted. Adulthood asks us to relearn this, to relearn the safety we did not always receive, to relearn the courage to finish a thought. And sometimes all that courage needs is 3 words. Let me offer another example. Emily, a young manager, found herself constantly overshadowed in meetings. She spoke with clarity, but not with force. She paused often because she thought carefully, but in a culture of fast conversation, her pauses became opportunities for others to jump in. One day, as she explained a project roadmap, a colleague interrupted her before she could finish her sentence. Her instinct was to let it go, to step back and allow others to speak. But she tried something different. She took a slow breath and said in a steady tone, "I'm not finished." The room fell silent, not because her voice was loud, but because her boundary was clear. From that day forward, Emily was interrupted far less. Her presence changed because her signal changed. When we change our signal, the world changes its response. Now it is your turn to reflect. How many important thoughts have you abandoned because someone spoke over you? How many meaningful ideas have slipped through your fingers because you did not know how to reclaim the space that was already yours? And how many conversations have wandered away from what truly mattered because you stepped aside too soon? If you want to build the life you hope for, you must protect the clarity of your voice, not louder, not sharper, just clearer. I'm not finished. These words remind you that your voice carries value, that your presence matters, that calm is not weakness. Calm is direction. Calm is ownership. Calm is the willingness to stand inside your thought until it is complete. If you want to practice this, start somewhere quiet. Say the words slowly. Let your breath settle. Feel the weight of your intention. Speak as if you are placing a stone of self-respect into the foundation of who you are. I'm not finished. If today's reflection helped you, share your experience below. If you want more guidance for your inner journey, you can follow Inner Stoic. Your support allows us to continue creating these spaces where clarity and strength can grow within you. I'll see you in the next video.